Peace, peace, peace. And electricity, lovely, gorgeous, beautiful, magnificent family. I love y'all. It's a little chill out today, but we got light. So vibe with me real quick. Shout out to all the trees that got leaves year round. Even if they did at this moment. You still holding on to your leaves? It's a little chillier than I thought. Y'all see me? Not that well, but bear with me real quick. I'm just glad it ain't I'm just glad it's not windy. I don't know how many times I'm gonna keep moving this phone, bringing y'all around with me, so. What the heck is that right here? I think. Whatever. Woo. My nose gonna be running, but it's cool. We support all drainage, no matter where it's coming from. Your ears, nose. We prefer it not to come out the skin, but if it's coming out the skin, then gotta come out somehow, some way, somewhere. Feel me? Y'all beautiful. Y'all can take care of yourself. Herb up. Feel me? Drink you some of my hot tea. Some good H2O. Plenty of H3O too. I know how we doing it. I was able to get out here earlier than usual. I be wanting to bring y'all my journey with me when I be out here at night, but I can't always have a light on me like I did that one night. There's plenty to talk about. I've been wanting to do a video, a little guide for y'all, but I've been bull crapping, I ain't gonna lie. Should have did it. Pardon me. But because they be so long in the first place, I'd be able to chop them and just send them out piece by piece. You know what I mean? If y'all don't know, the frequency is love. It's too much going on in the world right now, but you know, we kind of stay in what's going on, whatever, however you want to look at it. You want to look at it as reality, that's what we pay attention to. Like this grass, these leaves, this bar, where we stay getting effing drunk. You want a shot? I share, I pour, I share, I provide. I come get you. I come get you. You want to come hit the bar with me, get drunk, have a drink or two, throw a couple of shots back. Throw a couple back with me. Enjoy the buzz. It's definitely a high. A natural high. 1 second. Pardon me, family. I ain't gonna move you. I'm just gonna disappear real quick. Be right back. one more again. I'm trying to remember exactly what my eating habits was like. I think I was still eating oatmeal super heavy. And when I started juicing, I used to feel like I was deviant. I used to have so much energy. Like literally bouncing and jumping off the walls. Literally jumping up, trying to touch all the ceilings, spinning and doing goofy stuff. Gotta get back on my drinking juice. I be still getting my H3O2 because I be eating the juice. We might have company. I might have to walk y'all with me. You know, I don't like people on their business, but most certainly juice, for sure. I don't care what you're doing. Get you some juice or some fresh fruit or both. Can't go wrong. Hear the squirrels jumping and playing, having a good time, doing their thing, you know? We don't got company, we ain't gotta move, but I know what we doing. Listen, so I ain't gonna do a chat. Give me a minute though, I got y'all. We're gonna start talking about it, not other people's business. We're gonna talk about how we elevate as an individual, how you pinpoint, like you dissect. You can't lie to yourself. That's the number one thing. Like, you can't keep it real with yourself. How you gonna keep it real with anyone else? I used to say that when I was like a teenager or something. Not even knowing how important and vital that statement will actually be in life. When you keep it real with yourself, right? You tell yourself, like, you're not doing good in this area. You're not doing good in that area. Is that the person you want to be? You know, are you an habitual liar for no reason? Like every single thing that goes on, you gotta lie about. And I know, because I've been there. I think it was like, kind of like in my blood or something. Because it was kind of like a thing where I ain't even really got to hear what you say. I ain't even got to comprehend the statement or the question or whatever it is you're saying to me. And I instantly got a response, whether it's true. Sometimes it might not even make sense. It ain't going to sound super retarded, like, what are you talking about? I'm not even speaking about that. But it's definitely a good chance that it's going to come out as a lie. Just a small white lie. But then those turn into continuous, huge, life-shattering lies. Trust me, I've told them. I've told life-shattering lies, and before that, well, after the lie did its damage, right? After the lie's damage was done, I look back from that moment like I've been told myself I didn't want to be a liar. There's no reason to lie, right? So I stopped lying, especially about stuff where, let's just say I stopped lying. And so with that, I had to end up telling the truth about a lie that I've been holding. So I had to tell the truth about that lie. And although I knew it would hurt tremendously, I still chose to tell it. I don't know if that was selfish, but I felt like for me to be the individual that I see myself being, that I hold my standards to, I had to, you know what I'm saying, come clean. And not everybody get that, because everybody don't get a lie. A lot of people wasn't worth lying to, I'll tell you the truth. And not to be rude, but, you know, I'd rather not be bouncing around lies and hopping behind shit trying to catch myself. I prefer not to. So, if you're a liar, it's okay. One day, if you aspire not to be a liar to your loved ones, to your children, to your mother, to your significant other, whoever it is that you say you care about, stop lying to them. And there's a way you can do it. It's very possible, I promise you. All you have to do is admit that you're a liar, number one. Pinpoint it. Point it out on yourself, like, yeah, I be lying about stupid shit. I don't know why I always lie. And from that moment forward, where you realize, like, I don't want to be a liar. I'm a liar. I'm going to do something different. You're going to still lie, don't get me wrong. But what you're going to do is you're going to catch yourself. You're going to catch yourself. And you're going to correct yourself in all the errors that you're making when you attempt these lies. And eventually, it'll become repetitive where hopefully it get ingrained into your personality, like, that's who I am. I'm not a liar. I can either tell you the truth or not tell you at all. And I have a choice to not tell you at all if I prefer not to lie to you. I could just be like, I'd rather not talk about that. Or that's personal information. You know, in a rude type way, we not cool like that. In a polite way, pardon me, I didn't know we were on terms such personal as those. However you want to put it. You're entitled to put up your boundaries and not talk about whatever it is you don't want to talk about. Feel me? Now it's getting chill because the wind's starting to blow. So let me get another one real quick. Feel me? You don't gotta be a liar, family. I promise you, life's beautiful. You can get past the lying stage, the stealing stage, the hurtful, all that. 1 second. We vibrating right out of those stages. We ain't trying to be perfect. Feel me? We ain't trying to be perfect. We just trying to do a little better than we was the day, week, month, and most certainly years previous. That's all we doing. Trying to elevate slowly. But this is only for the people that come from the lowest of vibrations. You feel me? Like if you grew up kinda joyous, right? And loved, then unfortunately the base level of these guys isn't for you. You get what I'm saying? You might have grown past me, you might grow with me, you might watch me grow. Either way, it will be a process. 1 second. That's all we trying to do. It could be sleeping better. You might want to read more books. You might want to jog, bike, kayak, snowboard, play tennis. I want to play tennis. That's what I want to play. I'm going to play tennis. You might want to tightrope. Do tightrope. It's totally up to you. Whatever you want to do. Small steps. Yoga, meditation, sound therapy, crystal therapy, holistic healing, herbal therapy, aromatherapy, right? You do whatever you choose. Easier said than done, but the choice is most certainly up to you. And we're only living in the doubts, fear, and constraints, boxes, jail cells, confinement, obviously, that we place ourselves in. Myself included. I've been doing it all my life. Whether it be something that ended up benefiting me or keeping me stagnant or tremendously digression where I'm at the moment. I own up to that. Although I still see myself as a decent person overall, I had effed up stages in my life. Like I can literally say from like, you know what I'm saying, 3 to 5, 7 to 9, 11 to 13. Those are all different stages in my life where I can pinpoint the effed up stuff that I was doing, how I grew out of it, how certain stuff, like, you know, being a little bad kid, running around, doing reckless stuff, being, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say barbaric because that sounds crazy, but being a nuisance, being a menace, you know, as a child. And about 5 years later, man, I wouldn't dare do some of the stuff. I was looking like I was actually kind of scared to do the things that I used to do 5 years ago. By the time I was like 11, 13, I was scared to do the things I was doing at 7 and 8. I was actually like, not scared like I wouldn't do it, but I was scared. I don't know, there's no other way to put it. Obviously, I'll still do it because I did it before, but I don't know. I got to a certain age, it just didn't make sense. And it's like that with multiple things. So the point of life is most certainly growth. And we can say that's where our grandparents or parents or uncles, whoever raised you, messed up, right? But we could say they messed up with not knowing the information, whatever the information may be, right? There's a lot of information. But the real problem is that they didn't grow. It's not that they didn't want the information, they didn't know. People try to give excuses. And I don't know if it's because it's there other, yeah, I got snot on my face. My nose is running. But I don't know if it's because they're of a certain generation where they're kind of like giving excuses and, like passes to the lack of knowledge that their counterparts may have had, right? But it ain't about the information not being present or them not knowing. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I believe it was the lack of growth as an individual which shielded you from propelling your mindset to possibility of that knowledge. Like you didn't even, it was always there. Let's just not act like it wasn't there. It was there. Your vibration was so low. They're parking in Kiggity Cut right now. What they up to? So your vibration just happened to be so low that you would have never knew that information was anything because of your vibration. Similar to myself and today and whoever else, however you want to look at it. I look at some of the most top scholars in my mind as far as intellect, wisdom, knowledge, you get what I'm saying? Intellect and then the knowledge that's turning into wisdom because it's being acted upon. You get what I'm saying? So all of the scholars been through, their own experiences. I'll just put it like that. They didn't come, you know what I'm saying, through a silky smooth, honey tight road life. It didn't come that way. No, they came through the same environments and circumstances as your average person. If not worse, or maybe obviously even better in some cases, right? Either way, we have our own scholars walking, spiritually assisting. We got ancestors that walk this land that been holding it down. So we don't always have to go abroad. I believe abroad has its use cases and is most certainly applicable in a universal type mannerism. But we know people. We got uncles and granddads that was in armies and held it down in their community, did whatever they did, even as a patriarch of the family. We got most certainly got matriarchs. I don't know what it is. We got some cops in my family. I never really knew how many until I started thinking about it as an adult. It's kind of unsettling. Because then you got to ask them what type of cop they was. Like, what type of cop is you? It's another story, but it's all about your soul. I'm learning that. And I went through a super stage in my life where I was like, I never felt, I used to say I was like 97. All right, this is going to sound crazy, so let me bring it up here with me. This is going to sound super crazy. It's going to sound almost like delusional. But in my dark days, in my clouded, most, misguided, screen-indulged days, I would say that I'm 97% racist because I don't hate white people. And this is back in the day, right? I just didn't care. So it was like I'm 97% racist because I know y'all soul, I know y'all purpose, And, well, not your soul. I know your purpose. Back then, I thought I knew your soul, so I would throw that in there too. 97% racist, but I wasn't beating people up. I had white friends. I was attracted to white girls growing up, although I was 97% racist in my mind. I would be polite always, any and always. But I'm not going out of my way. I know I make y'all feel uncomfortable at times, and that makes me feel good. Feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Clutch your purse, cross the street, lock your car 7 times. You know what I'm saying? Look at me in the line, let your little boy stare at me from the car. I'm gonna grill him back. I'm not being rude. That's how I was living. 97% racist. You get what I'm saying? But I was open. I always wanted more white friends. That was the thing. So it was like conflictual, kind of. That's why it wasn't 100%, because I wasn't against white people. I wasn't trying to beat y'all up, terrorize y'all, hold y'all down. None of that good stuff that y'all was into. But, yeah, I know I'll be making them uncomfortable. My presence is always, and they feel even better when I'm in a majority white place, which a lot of the times I feel like that's where I be. I don't know how, don't ask me. But it seemed like there's always either a diverse crowd or a mostly white crowd. I don't know what they up to up here. But I'm glad I'm minding my business. Yeah, usually the crowds, you get what I'm saying, not in my favor. And yes, I make families uncomfortable. And I ain't gonna say I'm proud of it, but what am I gonna do about it? What am I gonna do to stop it? Hey, it's okay, I'm a nice guy. No, F y'all. Y'all wanna feel threatened or, you get what I'm saying, uncomfortable? That's on y'all. That's something y'all making up in your mind. As soon as I speak, everybody, you know what I mean? I got the most manners in the world. The most polite gentleman you're ever gonna come across. I can't say I'll promise you that because, people could be rude at times, and I'm not a saint or an angel. Never claimed to be. So we just trying to do better. Better than before. Feel me? Let's try to get one more setting real quick. I know this one gonna burn me out. Where's this phone at? This one gonna burn me out. Warming up though. Definitely warmed up. The sun feeling magnificent. We love the light at all times. And it's been gloomy and cloudy recently, so this is a must. It is a blessing. I'm glad I got it. Soak it up while it's here. Ooh, pardon me. But back to my story real quick before I start. But see, like I said, I was never always against them. I just, was kind of like, you know what it was? I'm going to tell y'all exactly what it was. I started to treat them how they treated me. Not how they treated us, not how, what anybody else told me. I started to treat them how they treat me. How I say they get uncomfortable when I come around and they just only want to, mostly talk to their own and, be nice to their own. But I'm not going to lie. I've come across beautiful souls, Caucasian souls, over my decades, and peace to y'all. I've always came across polite people where I almost, like in a sick mindset, I would question myself, like, why are you being so nice? You get what I'm saying? Instead of just accepting whatever it is and just letting it be what it is or it ain't. I would question the ASAP, like, why are you being so nice? Why are you talking to me? You know what I'm saying? You be in line, buying your stuff, checking out, and the lady in front of you, behind you, want to be nice, you know what I mean? Make you start thinking about stuff, especially when you got an appearance such as myself. I've always had it. I don't try to do it. It's not like I'm not even gonna talk about it. But let me get this in, because now I'm starting to get cold. And I'm glad I got my oils today. So my body's back getting alkaline in my body back. Bringing some levels back to balance. Feel me? I've been slipping. I might not have had it for like a week. And I'm procrastinating right now. I love y'all. Love yourself. Love someone else. It's easy. I'm telling you, you ain't gotta go kissing butt or going out your way, making yourself feel not wanted, not accepted, anything of that sort. You could get a praise and keep it pushing. I ain't even looking for a conversation. It's just what it is. I'm gonna tell you thanks, peace, love, all that good stuff. Keep it pushing. Be right back. I tell you, I'm trying to get done. That was super fast. Gotta get your wings right so you can fly away whenever you choose. I be seeing them. Hawks, flocks of geese, flocks of crows, flocks of different type of birds. See them all. They be kicking it with me. And I be trying to kick it with them too, but I ain't got it yet. I'm trying. I'm working on it. I be trying to kick it with them, but one second, be right back. Yeah, we're gonna call that a wrap for today, folks. We're gonna call that a wrap for the day. Probably got snot all in my nose. What? Sorry, I didn't mean to show y'all. But y'all my family, fuck it. I ain't worried about if I got a booger, I got a booger. Now, I would walk y'all with me on my walk back, but I always get to a particular when I'm with y'all on here, family, and then, you know, once I'm not. So maybe I'll walk with me for a minute. Somebody brought a big old rock over here that didn't used to be here for a year or more. Now it's here. But y'all ever pay attention to how much beauty sits in the dead trees? Because as you imagine them up top like that, with all the sticks and vines and branches and everything of that sort, just imagine all that going on underground. That same picture up top, imagine it underground. Ain't that beautiful? What would be even better is, who knows? What if there's leaves on the branches and vines underground, and in the springtime they be nice and colorful and shit? And maybe even more colorful because it gets a lot of the rain and the minerals and all that good stuff, right? The sunlight, you know what I'm saying, beats directly on the surface and permeates. I know it do. Permeate me. Oh, y'all see it back there. Is it blinding y'all? Yeah, it's blinding y'all. Sorry, not sorry. Get some of this light with me. But yeah, I know we just trying to do better. We ain't trying to be perfect. And we want to help. The purpose is to help and to serve. Purpose is to help and to serve. And for whatever reason, I spoke about it, you know. I don't think nobody really, you know, connected yet, but that was a slippery one. Oh, this looks like a nice stick. Is it broke? Yeah, it's broke. I might even broke it. Somebody else did. Look like a slingshot stick. But literally since birth, I don't know, my spirit literally has been to serve, to be of assistance. And now I just gotta, you know, be that to the max. I know that'll be a part, just a small part, because, or that just might be it. To what magnitude, you know, that's a different story, but I love y'all, love someone else. Hydrate. I feel dehydrated at the moment. My lips feel super dry. Let me drink some of this water real quick. One second. Mouth all dry. And my water got cold sitting out here. Only time I really prefer cold water is in the summertime when I'm super hot from exerting my energy and working up a sweat. Besides that, give me some room temp. We ain't trying to freeze the cells out or burn them out with acidic water. No, I never did a water test on the waters I consume, but I've seen a water test done by a reliable source, and I'm living by it. So, when I drink H2O, it just has to be at a certain level. Preferably a 7.2 and up, but a 7 and up's cool. Anything under that, I prefer not to have it, although I will if I have to, you know. I come from drinking tap water at a point in my life, so I don't know what that is. The mushrooms done died out. No more mushrooms out, y'all. I can't tell if they're coming down or going up. But let me get up out of here. Y'all have a beautiful evening. kiss someone, hug someone. I ain't gonna lie, I be needing more hugs. The hugs I be getting, I be liking. I'm not big on putting my lips on people or people putting their lips on me, but you know, kisses are needed too. A kiss on the cheek, kiss on the forehead from your loved ones, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Be careful. Love someone. Reach someone. Teach someone. Don't preach to no one unless you walking and not lying. Feel me? Have a beautiful evening. Love y'all. I'll let y'all in a minute.